how about this? 3 years ago, we shared a story about a man who was experiencing homelessness and advocating for more accessible permanent housing.
Well, he was living in the back of a convenience store at the time, and after our story aired, he says he got the help that he needed. Our morning reporter, Fariha Abrar, shares us his inspirational update this morning.
Gregory Miller is an author, a poet, and a man of faith. He used to live on a mattress in the back of his friend's convenience store, but today he has his own place, and he's sharing his inspirational story straight from the heart.
I wish I was healthy and somehow quite wealthy, for then I would be like the kings. But as nice as it seems, they are nothing but dreams, so I'll get off that cloud for crying out loud and see what tomorrow brings.
Gregory Miller's rhymes keep Mom's name alive.
I'd write and write and write, and she said, but you do something with that stuff.
With his papers and pens, he does.
You've raised me as my teacher, sometimes you've been my preacher, a star in every feature.
Because everything he's ever needed to succeed was already within him.
I'm finding out now that everything that I ever needed is already in here. I don't need a warehouse, I don't need stock, I don't need nothing, I just needed to enhance it.
Grigby is from Philadelphia, and he moved to Central Georgia in the 70s, then again in 2009 when he fell on hard times.
Well, because I went through a lot of different things growing up.
Including homelessness. We shared Grigby's story in 2021 when he was sleeping in the back of a friend's convenience store.
That next day, programs came out from everywhere.
Programs like the Volunteers of America and the Georgia Community Affairs Office helped Grigby, he says.
They go through these programs, and then they put them through this, and they put them through that, and they put them through, and they become discouraged. You know, I'm trying to set the examples. I do it in my writings. I do it in everything. I even wrote a thing about being homeless, about me going on TV.
He'll soon be on his way to a newer neighborhood.
I'm going to be the first occupant in my apartment.
On this journey that we call life, he wants to send a message to anyone who's in the position that he was once in.
You can only go so far down where you have nowhere else to go but up.
I hope that leaves you feeling inspired. Gregory wrote us a poem, and I actually wanted to share that with you guys. He said, "Thank you for returning to see how I am doing. You've paved the way to my survival. You've inspired me to keep on going when I was lost and homeless, and you put me on my feet. And I'm in a brand new apartment, and I am no longer on the street. I still have my ups and downs, and as many of us do. But I'm stronger now, and it's all because of you. Thank you." Well, thank you, Mr. Grigby, for inspiring all of us.
Definitely has an inspiring story. Thank you for sharing that with us, Fariha, and a great poet at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the number of homeless people in Georgia has increased 40% from 2019.
The State Department of Community Affairs says this includes people in sheltered in an emergency or transitional housing. You can find more resources and his story on 13WMAZ.com.